We are live once again. G'day, guys. How are you? I am Adam. This is Annette here at
Hello.
Summit Park Farm, and we'll just wait and see if we can get a few people into the stream because that would be wonderful. And we just started from fresh, guys. Started from fresh.
Yeah.
Let's
Giving it a red
see if
hot
we
go.
can get a few people floating around. We
See if
might
anyone can come
move a little
over
bit of
and
this light over to have a look at the.
watch the eggs.
Where's the eggs there? There they go. Look at that. Knocking the eggs off the table. Look at that. Wow,
Is
that's
that-
so much better. David D is
Is
here.
that
Joe Hub
working?
is here as well. G'day, guys. Nice of you to join us. Thanks for coming over. Simon's here as well. Whoop, whoop, in the house. Yeah. No, that's a clappy hands.
Okay, so
Me,
yep.
myself, and I here again. G'day, Sue. How
Excellent.
are you? Lovely of you to join us. Bibby, yay, awesome. It is 100% the computer. There you go.
Yeah.
We have worked it out that it is my computer, and I think I need to save up and buy a new one.
That's all right, Joe. That's fine. A quickie. I mean, sorry.
So, a quickie. Yes, that's way better from Young Family Homestead. Nice of you.
Oh
Did
my
you say it was a
gosh.
quickie too?
Oh, Joe just said it's just a quickie, and then I just read it wrong and whatever. I have no idea. I'm sorry, Joe. Yes, I understand it's
Sorry,
late.
folks, you didn't know it was going to be that
It's
kind of a
late.
show, but
It's late.
sounds like we're going for a quickie.
But thank you. So everyone can hear us and see us, and yeah, brilliant.
Yes.
What's my favourite shade of camo? Well, he's wearing 4 different shades tonight, so it'll take me.
I'm actually. Was that actually a question? What's my favourite shade of camo?
No, my favourite shade.
Your favourite shade of camo. What is your favourite shade of camo?
I don't know. That's a tough question, actually.
See, I'm wearing. This is buffalo. Buffalo
I
cam.
don't think they really care.
So this is buffalo cam I'm wearing at the moment. I'm a fan of Realtree, Breakup. I don't mind a few of the mossy oaks, and I love the. I love
That's
the buffalo
okay,
cam. There you go.
Judy. Paperback Heroes on 7 Flicks.
Going to watch it on TV. Who was on?
Paperback Hero. I've never seen that movie because when we tried to watch it live at Thargomindah with the boys, they both decided they needed to go to the toilet, and then we had to go on a hike over there. Then they got distracted, and I ended up going back to our caravan.
It's
So, never seen it.
it's got huge Jackman in it.
Anyway,
Huge.
enjoy, Judy. Thank you for popping in.
Hey Judy, yep, make sure you check out Hippie Shack Creations as well, guys.
Yeah, before they go away, just
fantastic.
check it out. Sorry, I don't want to see the
Head
top
on
of my
over
head.
and throw a
Gotta
little
let this out.
subscribe to Hippie Shack Creations channel.
Yeah, if you've
because
seen
they
him- yeah.
really deserve a little bit of a boost too because they're good mates. There you go. Now Darren
Agent 86.
down under Farm and Forge from Darren there. He did the shout out. There you go. John Harvey's put back again. Much better. There you go. So thank you.
We're buffering all the time on this one, are we?
I don't care anymore.
Okay.
Everything buffers. It's I don't know. I love the internet in Australia. It's fantastic.
Awesome gig
So
before Adam, Agent 86 said.
Joe put he'll be watching next week because he has Wednesday off.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
That's exciting, isn't it?
Joe, what do you doing next Wednesday? Wednesday off for just a RDO or a
Have
general
a
day or
sleep in.
it's a bit of a sleep in. How good a sleep in be? Oh, I love a good sleep in. I went to the pool today, folks. I went for a swim.
He did.
Yep, with Xander. I made a 5-year-old swim laps of the pool.
And he really did. Oh, hang on, we've got messages.
It was funny. Rightio. We've got a few. Now, the messages run through pretty quick. We had to change over to the phone because we really don't know what's going on with stuff. So, yeah. So we may
You
have
look great,
to...
but you blend in.
Hey?
You look great, but you blend in. He's like a model in the Cabela's pants, mossy oak rain gear, Remington cap. He looks great, but blends in.
Well, it's funny because I actually got picked on. Somebody actually got up me and they said, well, you're wearing camo. It's great camo, but why are you wearing an orange hat? And it's because deer cannot see the colour orange. Deer see in a mono colours. They see in a blue and black. And they can see some purples, I think, as well. So it doesn't matter what colour you're wearing, as long as you get that breakup feel on it, you can hide from a deer. Hide from a deer.
Okay.
Isn't that right, dear?
Don't start him. Hi, Claire. Thank you for restarting. We just had some issues too, so hopefully we're half sorted.
Pew, pew, pew. It's a Star Wars moment, Joe. It's a Star Wars moment. Safety orange. It is true. I've actually been on bow hunting trips before where I've actually had.
Don't get shot by any other hunters or angry wives.
That's why I've actually got a thing where on a hunting trip that I was on, we were bow hunting down in Victoria and we were chasing sambar deer down there, and a bloke, not from our group of blokes, but another bloke actually got shot because he was wearing full camo and dangling through the grass, and he decided he would play a bit of a joke on some other hunters. And
you don't joke when you're around people with
he actually got shot. So
what are they called? Bows and guns and
he got somebody shot him in the shoulder. So I was like, "What? You're an idiot!
Yeah.
Why would you do that?" So I always wear orange so people can see you.
Bye, Joe. See you next week.
Yeah, Joe. Have a good night's sleep, mate. Thank you so much for your wonderful support, mate.
We've got 14 people online.
Yeah,
if you're
14.
there, say hello. Oh, sorry, I just scared someone off. That was Joe.
That was Joe. We had 14. So
that was nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, David D is here down under Farm and Forge.
Make sure of your target. Yeah.
Make sure every time, man. It's like seriously, it's the dumbest thing ever. You know, the rules are, especially in Australia, for those that are watching from overseas, the rules are if you're using firearms or anything like that, know where your bullet's going to land. That's actually a rule. That's actually a law rule. Is you have to know where your bullet's going to land. So, yeah.
Hello, Homestead Overland. Josh is in the gym, watching us in the gym.
Why would you be in the gym?
You used to love the gym. Don't even joke. I get on the treadmill too.
Oh,
that's it.
man.
I've actually never been to a gym. Actually, no, I have. I lied.
Back when
I did recovery.
Back when I used to be fit. Nettie used to come to my fights when I used to fight.
We used to be a lot fitter than we are these days.
Nettie used to come to my fights, and it was really funny because the martial arts club that I was involved with, they'd a lot of them because I used to train 6 to 7 days a week, and
pretty fit.
Yeah, I was pretty solid then, and yeah, it was a pretty cool time, but a lot of them didn't know that I was that I had a girlfriend and all of that going on. They didn't know anything about my private life. Anyone that I trained with, they didn't really. Tim and them knew, a couple knew about my private life, but not very many of them knew about my private life. And Nettie come to one of my fights one day, and at a tournament, and it was pretty funny because all the other mums for the kids and all the kids section, because I used to teach kids classes as well. So Nettie come in, and they were all like, "Oh, whose child? Who's is her child? What's going on?" They all had the soccer mum thing going.
Yeah, I wasn't very welcomed.
And then Nettie turned around and goes, that one, the big one there in the middle, that's my one."
They were really nice to me after that. So you were fit, Adam. Yes, he was incredibly fit. Like, I mean, fit. He was fit. I was too. Let's not talk about that.
I was like super fit.
I missed a message. I'm sorry. I'm looking down. Well, I don't know how to look at messages up there. Yes, you spent the last 6 years at Physio Gym. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The gym that I have been in was a lot of rehabilitation and learning how to walk again. So I know those kind of gyms.
I've actually got to a point now where I've started doing a lot more hiking and like starting to get a lot more of that going again. So hopefully in the next 12 to 18 months I can get back to where I was before, because I'd really love that. Because yeah, I actually broke my leg and I was down and out for a while. So it's amazing how much weight you pack on when you can't move.
Oh, you're at the gym because you've got lower back and other injuries. Yeah, if you don't work, yeah. Understand, yeah. Well, but whatever works, that's what I reckon. But I'm not a fan of going to the gym.
I actually have a mate named Jim.
Oh gosh, he's going to start with the dad jokes. I know it. Anyone else want to talk about something before he gets on a train of thought? What's that? A rear naked chokehold.
Hey. Who was that one?
David D would not want to see Adam give a rear naked choke hold.
Actually,
Is that a thing?
yeah, a rear naked choke. Yeah, that's
I'm really concerned.
that's the one I got Alyssa to get Hully in from behind.
Can
You know
we-
that one where she got him in full lock from behind and done the
don't
rear naked choke around. It was pretty
Treadmills are
funny.
dangerous. Well, my mum's online. Mum, want to tell you a treadmill story?
Oh no!
Paperback Hero. Yes, Judy's just Hippie Shack's just gone off to see that.
If you haven't seen Paperback Hero, it's actually a pretty good movie.
Oh,
so-
Mum just told me to F off. Thanks, Mum. Love you too. Did you want me to tell you the...
And she's one of our moderators.
I
Look at
know.
that.
Would
Language
you...
like that.
I
don't
can
know.
tell you treadmill story.
Is Carl Lewis here? Is
Yes, Carl just came in and said he's watching Paperback Hero.
He? Oh, he's watching. Oh, yeah,
Love you
right,
so
yeah.
much. I love you too. I'm not going to tell you a story.
Alrighty-o. So Carl's here, Darren's here. Can we I wonder, how do we make Darren a moderator? I reckon we should make him a moderator.
I think we have to do that on the computer, so it might be...
I have no idea. What do you got? Cramp. I don't know whether you heard that. Nettie just swore. Have you, your leg just cramp up, baby?
Yeah.
Hey, you right?
Yep.
Stretch it, baby. Stretch it.
Oh, I thought it was my left leg.
What colour will it? What colour will a Smurfs turn if you strangle him? Oh, rightio. Hang on a minute.
Sorry, babe. Oh.
There we go. Down Under Farm and Forge is now moderator of our channel. Yes, I did it.
Go
His name come up, so I pushed it on the screen and it come up with all that stuff. There you
sweet.
go. There we go. There you go, Darren. You're now a moderator on here as well, mate. Because I don't think he'll take any crap if we get trolls.
You heard the F-bomb? I'm really sorry.
Have you heard the F-bomb?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Nettie just
I
got What happened?
I don't know, just a pain went up the back of my leg, and I think it was just started to cramp.
You might need some magnesium.
Well, I thought it was my left leg, but it was my right leg, so I got a bit of a fright. So I tried to walk on my left leg, and it didn't work.
Oh, Darren, look, he's blue already. He's a Smurf already.
Oh, the power.
Oh, the power. He has a wrenchy spannery thing. Not a hammer.
Why doesn't glue stick? What?
Now,
Actually, that's a really good question. I've always wondered that. Oh, Mum says that's my voodoo doll for trying to tell the story about the treadmill. Good on you, Mum.
now we do have, I know a few of you guys, what am I trying to say here?
What if your mods are trolls?
What if our mods are trolls? Well, we've got Carl there. Carl's definitely, he's definitely a trollish mod.
Smurf and turf.
Smurf and
I haven't
turf.
trolled for hours. Nettie using naughty words, naughty Nettie. Yeah, don't worry. If Xander heard me say a naughty word, he'd be up there, like, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah, Xander.
A little
He's like,
5-year-old.
put your hand out.
And you're gonna
And he
smack.
goes, smack on the back of your hand, he goes.
You know, he's only ever said like one, maybe two, when he was like really young, but he doesn't swear.
How many's Archer said?
Let's not talk about Archer.
Archer's a beast when it comes to it. Now, we'll go into, let's do a little bit of a weather report. Beep, 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 beep. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the weather, new and improved just by us.
Sorry, I was trying to keep a straight face.
I was trying to do the
So
news
our
story.
weather report,
It's dry and crappy, with a little bit of
but
warm and muggy.
it's when I'm sitting here in a jacket.
Yeah,
Um,
but you're always cold, so
Being-
you got no thermal control.
I could be hot. I don't know, but I just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Um,
No, we got now we did have a shower of rain went through the other day, as you might have seen on the video. We got 3.5 mil, which was absolutely sensational for us. It was I cannot believe that we are getting so excited about 3 mil of rain.
I can see why we're getting so
it's-
excited. If you guys can see a small glimpse of it in the videos, if you were here, you'd know why we're excited about 3 mil of
it's
rain.
It is just so ridiculously dry.
I just
It is
honestly, I just had this picture in my head that when this spring came, like now we'd be sitting here and it'd be starting to green up and the dust would be gone. Like I had this, anyway, I wanted it to be.
It was good. Like
Don't mind me.
we got 3 mil and we got it overnight,
I was
but
so hopeful.
it actually put a little bit of moisture in the ground. Ipswich, so they're only about half an hour or so from us.
So you got
They
7.
got 7 mil. There you go. That's cool.
Yeah, young family. I'm pretty sure they're up at Kilcoy, aren't they? And did you guys get any rain? What are you looking for? Your phone's there. Hello, like what we're looking at.
I just went to grab my phone. I did like you with your coffee cup, and then I realised we're using it up there. Look up the willy weather. Can you, babe?
Yeah.
On there. Now, dryers and
Helps
dryers and dingoes.
Yeah, helps keep anything there still going. Yes, that's exactly right. And that's what we keep saying. It just wants to go. Like, yeah.
Now,
Storms are coming. You can feel it in your broken bones. Yeah, Adam's leg and yeah,
Oh,
and my
man.
hip. Oh.
I'll tell you what.
It's not just old age, I'm sure.
I never ever thought
What am I
it
looking
was a
up?
real willy weather. I never thought it was a real thing about feeling the feeling the weather, feeling the weather change. Especially people say about having injuries and all that. Now I've got a big chunk of metal in my lower leg, and
they've
from my
changed it
ankle
again.
up to my lower leg, and it is just when that barometer changes. Holy moly, it is ridiculous. The
Storms forecast for the end
just
of the week.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I was watching something earlier and they said storms right through till next Thursday or Friday, so maybe another week.
Here we go. Beep,
I'm
beep,
not really
beep, beep,
sure.
beep, 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 beep. Here's the weather report. Straight to you from Willy Weather. Thank you very much, Willy Weather, for your wonderful, wonderful support, who is no affiliation with us whatsoever. If you'd like to sponsor us, then please, please, please contact us and do something, because that would be nice.
Sorry, I blacked out.
So did I. What
young-
happened?
Young family, you haven't had much rain and your dam's almost empty. So you guys, yeah, you're lucky that you still got some water, I guess. But everywhere's just so dry. Like I don't know how anyone's got anything.
Like we had, back in February, we got enough rain.
Oh, Delaney's Creek.
Oh, Delaney's Creek.
Oh, it's beautiful up there.
Oh, my auntie's at Delaney's Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful up there.
My auntie lives on Delaney's Creek Road, actually. So, yeah, there you go. Very, very
But still,
cool.
like, hope you guys get some rain too.
So, yeah, our weather report today was a 5% chance of up to 1 mil, and we got a 95% chance of absolutely nothing. Wednesday is a 15% chance of up to 1 mil. That's exciting. Yeah.
That's good for me because I've got dog training tomorrow night. I don't want to be out in the middle of nowhere doing dog training.
Thursday is a 65% chance of 1 to 5 mil, which is very, very exciting. However, that does mean there's a 35% chance of absolutely nothing happening.
He's talking.
So that gives us down to Friday, folks. And Friday, the 23rd of October, we are looking at a 10% chance of up to 1 mil. So, if you can tell, I really don't believe any of this is going to happen.
What I think
Saturday, no, we're nearly there, babe. We're nearly there. We're getting through it.
Sorry.
Saturday, the 24th of October, we're looking at a 30%
someone
chance
logs
of up
on
to
now,
1
they're just
mil.
going, what the heck?
That was going to, what are these guys talking about the weather? Because that's what we do, folks. That's if you're a homesteader or a farmer, all you do is talk about the weather. Like seriously, that's what you do. What are we up to? Saturday, 30% chance of up to 1 mil. Sunday, a 55% chance of 1 to 15 mil. And Monday, a 45% chance of 1 to 10 mil. How do they know that far out that we're going to get rain?
Look, I don't know.
They don't know.
So
They
you're
got
saying
no
there's a
idea.
chance. Look, there is a chance that. Oh, what the?
There's a chance, and there's also a chance we're going to get nothing again, Carl. So we've watched storms, we've watched all these big predictions and all that come around us. And we said this in the video the other day, is
Oh, do you still want
you
that?
get the predictions. No, that's all right. You get the predictions, you get all the stuff coming through, but you've got to stay vigilant during storm season anyway. So we might as well have a bit of fun with it. But
Higgins says that they're better than Bomb. Okay, I'm not answering that one. Let's
Higgins,
move on.
do I start?
No, just move
Oh,
on.
don't start me on Higgins.
Um,
Not a Higgins fan.
Think about it. If
I'm
any
going to
other
make
job
every
was-
prediction on Earth, and then I'm going
Well,
to tell
okay,
you I
so
got one
just
right.
stop. Weather's look. This is the thing is that I've always said about all the weather people. You're gonna know if it's raining if you look outside and it's raining. It's literally that because yeah, they can like you've got that app that does the satellite and everything, and you can see the prediction of everything, but you don't know what is going to happen. You don't know which way a storm's going to go.
No,
So
yeah,
realistically, they
The satellite imagery that
if
we
they get
look
it
at,
wrong, it's not that they got it wrong. It's just what they thought.
well, that
Yeah.
tells you that there's a front coming through. It doesn't tell you what that front's going to do.
I mean, if they said,
so you got a high % chance.
I
yeah.
mean, if they said to us, "Hey, you're gonna go have, this area is gonna have 5 mil, you're gonna have 3.2 mil, and blah blah blah," then they'd be wrong. But if they go, the Darling Downs would probably get up to 10 mil. Some spots might get that, so their odds are higher if they give like a. I don't know if anyone could see that. I don't know. I'm just sort of. I don't know. I don't.
That's funny.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Carl and Darren are having a bit of a Dan Andrews off down there. I don't know what's going on.
Are they? Sorry.
Yeah. No, they're having a little conversation in the
Think
in the
about
chat.
it. If any other job was as wrong as the weatherman, yeah, you'd get sacked.
100% you would.
But the weather's the most unpredictable.
So it's the ones that make all these predictions, and they put out 10 predictions, and then they delete all the ones that weren't true. I don't like that.
I don't know. I feel like. But
Make a prediction and stand by it, people. So Carl, it's like XRP, mate. You're just going to make a prediction and go with
I
it.
don't know. I just think sometimes that
589, baby.
sometimes they give a little bit of like. It's nice to get a little bit of positivity, like if they say, "Hey, this rain's coming and everything." But I remember in January, I don't know, that's probably when I first started making a couple of videos for this channel on my own, and they were probably long-winded, and I cried a fair bit. And I did these videos while Adam was away, and we had this one day, and it was 100% chance of what was it, something stupid like 100% chance of up to 90 mil of rain, and it was like 35 to 90 mil of rain, and I was just like, okay, this storm's going to come, we're going to get a heap of rain, and we got 0 mils of rain. And over 4 days, we kept getting these big predictions, and it was like 42 degrees. And I was really upset because
Temperature was in the mid 40s.
and I was hot, I was tired. Adam had an accident down in Tamworth. I was concerned about him. And it was just, I was so mentally exhausted, and I was just listening to these weather guys. So I don't really have a lot of faith in them, simply because weather's just too unpredictable.
It's
Anyway.
yeah, it was sort of a hard one because we were I was down at Tamworth at the Tamworth Country Music Festival, doing some shows down there, and they were getting some huge storms through. Friends of
Yeah.
ours down at Tamworth.
Adam sent me a video from down there, and it was just pouring with rain, and I'm up here going, oh, we've got nothing, I've got to buy water, and I'm out here kicking dust.
But we literally had, I think it was 5 days in a row, we had 100% chance of getting over 30 mils a day, and we got 0. 100%, we got 0. It was unbelievable. All the storms went around. All the storms went nowhere near the valley here. Just after I got back from Tamworth, I'd run our pipes from the water hole to the dam so that we could pump as much water in as we could if we got any rain. And it, we got enough rain to green it up in February. Everything got green. If you saw the photos back in February, it was really cool how much green we got so quickly. But that doesn't last long when it's not deep down in the ground, and there was no groundwater. There was nothing in the water holes, nothing in the creek, nothing in the dam. It was just ridiculously low. So when I say nothing in the dam, I think the highest the dam's been in 4 years is 1.5 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 foot at the deepest spot.
Did you see what, I think was it agent just put up, the best way to predict the weather is the hanging rock. If it's moving, it's windy, if it's wet, it's raining. And you know what?
We should do that. Let's make a video of that. This week we'll do a video of
We
that.
should do that.
Yeah, we'll make a weather machine.
We'll make a weather machine.
That's a great idea. Darren, don't you steal our idea. He's probably out there doing that video now. He can forge one up. It'd be great. Rain is definitely super important. I missed the end of that comment there from Young Family Homestead.
Whereabouts are we? We're near Laidley in the Lockyer Valley.
There you go. That was the easy way.
If the ground is dry, though, it takes a subsoil. Yeah, it takes a lot to fill it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's the biggest problem is that we get like 2 mil of rain and it's gone.
yeah. Well, we are literally looking at from the groundwater in this area, we probably need about 800 mil just to catch up to where we need to be to normal levels.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
need 8 to 900 mil just for it to get back to normal.
Thanks for the idea, guys. Go on, Darren. That'll be his video tomorrow. He'll cancel whatever he's
he'll
doing.
be like he'll smash that out tomorrow. He's probably working on it right now as
I
we're
know.
talking. Yeah, look at ya,
So I guess,
sly bugger.
so I guess we're not going to bed tonight. We've got to go find a rock. Well, it's funny you should say that. Archie found one today in the garden, so we're good to go.
Funny. That's funny. What I should do is find a nice bit of jasper or something out of the paddock.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? Dan Andrews has the worst hairstyle.
I don't know.
That's why he opened. That's why he opened. Next week. Yeah. Apparently he opened all the hairdressers or something like that, and they think it's because he's got a bad hairstyle and needed a haircut.
Oh.
Dan Andrews, but they're just saying they're restrictions. I mean, I don't know. I can't keep up with anything.
Well, apparently they've opened up restrictions in Victoria, and but
no, I
they
wouldn't
haven't-
poach. I'll make it better in 6 months.
I'll take your idea and make it good.
I saw him make the Anzac biscuits today, and it was good. He gave a little bit of history about the biscuits and everything like that. So that
I
was
love
good.
the Anzac Vicky story. I think it's
Yeah.
great.
No, it was a really good video. I watched that earlier.
Yeah.
Cecil Plains. Oh, yeah. That's interesting about Cecil Plains.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Bibby was on a farm out at Cecil Plains 10 years ago, and dams were dry for my cattle. Now, I went out to a sheep farm at Cecil Plains in 2000 and maybe 2000? 99? I'm not sure. Like, this is 99, 2000 something as a sheep. And that's where I first learned how to do the tail docking and crutching and drenching of sheep. That was the first time I worked the yards, and it was funny. We had to catch all the lambs.
Muling them or
Everything that we had to do, and I had no idea. And horse girl, and we're out in the yards, and we had to separate them all. And they're just like, okay, we've got to catch this bunch. And it was so I just grabbed 3 lambs, and I've got 3 lambs. I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, how did you do that? I'm like, I don't know. But I don't know how to do anything with them because I've got 3 lambs. And it was that's the one memory that I've got from that. And it's just I just remember catching these 3 lambs, and the owners of the station just looking at me like, "What the hell are you doing? Catch one, girl."
It was actually this afternoon. We were out at the sheep yards, and was it Luna?
Luna got her foot caught in. Well, she just got her foot there, and she was like, "Dit-dit-dit-dit-dit," and I thought,
Trying to get her foot out of the fence there. And Nettie hit panic mode. She went into like full on like, and I'm like, don't worry about it. She'll be right. And then she just pulled it out and she was off doing
that
what
was
she
a
was going
horse.
to do.
They'd literally rip their leg off and then throw it over another fence and then gallop off to find it. Like,
Sheep are tough.
Horses aren't.
Like sheep are pretty cool.
you have to learn to castrate the bulls. I have not had a lot of experience around cows because I'm terrified of cows. Yep, feral animals. What other than him?
You don't get much more feral than me, guys. Like seriously.
And a more serious thing, yes, we have had some issues with some wild dogs. And what came and stole? We had some chicken stolen, and we had the turkeys down the back slaughtered by something.
You
thought it was a fox that came up to the one at the
two
house?
Two turkeys was a dog.
Yeah.
That dog's gone now.
Yeah.
That was very helpful. We had chickens were getting taken by feral cats.
Oh, that's right. It was cats. Sorry. Yeah.
They're no longer a problem.
Aside from the local village idiots.
We had then we had a problem. A couple of our gobblers kept breaking out, but we fixed that problem. But then when one got out, a wedgie got one.
Yeah,
Wedge
I
Hale
forgot
got
about
one.
that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think we've talked about the crows for a little bit
That
back
wedge
there.
Hale still here too. He's still
Yeah.
floating around. He's actually a cool bird.
We caught the crows trying to get eggs out of our incubator.
Yes. So I went and bought some special ammunition to safely shoot around the shed, trying to get rid of these.
I think we've
bloody
missed
crows.
something.
Crows are horrible.
Luna, Adam, was that your idea? Are you laughing at Luna's name? So the reason she's Luna is, if you've seen that, she was the one that her mum abandoned right at birth, didn't want anything to do with after helping some people out. And her mum was a lunatic, and it was a full moon, and I was like, Luna. So that was my idea. So if you're picking on the name, you're picking on me. No, it's fine.
Yes, and that's right, folks. I actually named the rooster. That's why his name's Fluffy.
It's very manly.
I didn't. That's Fluffy the rooster. I named. What did I name the roosters? I had a couple of roosters that we named. What was their names?
Okay, there's something that you probably, if you say the names for some of them.
Like what? No, not that one.
Oh, not that one.
The Silky Roosters.
Oh, the Silky Roosters. Oh, we had Boris.
Yeah, Boris.
We had Edward, and we had Boris, Edward, and was it Raphael or something like that?
No. It was wasn't Raphael. It was I can't remember. Ralph.
It was Ralph. Yeah, we had Boris, Ralph, and
I thought we had.
and we had another one as well. But that was it. This is like 6 years ago.
Yeah. Then we had a
Now we got Fluffy.
Now we got Fluffy.
Thanks, boys. Beautiful name. Perfect. Love it. It's okay.
Agents 22 subsonics better than ever. I actually stopped using 22 subsonics and I've gone to CCI 22 quiets because it's illegal to have a suppressor in Australia, and if you use the 22 quiets, they will be they'll be about the same. You don't even need hearing protection for them. They're way better round to use. So there you go, Agent.
There's a question here. Do you keep them in electric fencing or netting?
Who's that for the
Which
chickens?
animals?
The chickens,
Which animals?
no, we don't. Or chickens and turkeys, no, we don't. They've just got normal fencing and cages. So we do cage all our animals because we do have quite a lot of predatory animals in our area. We use small mesh for our young chick cages.
Yeah.
And we use electric everywhere else on the property for our horses, sheep,
And we have
goats.
laneways the whole way around the property, and the property fence is barbed wire, 4-5 strand barbed wire. And then internal laneways
Yep.
of electric fencing, and then the animals are within those fences.
So, yeah. In Lockyer Valley, I think it's Queensland wide, isn't it, for the stallions?
Yeah, with the horses,
Yeah.
with the breeding stallions and everything like that, you have a certain distance that they can, like with neighbouring fences. So our stallions are in the central part of our property with laneways around their paddocks, plus laneways. Yeah, we do everything
It's actually illegal to run a stallion on a fence line
on a fence lining
in Queensland.
Yeah, oh, I don't know if it's
Oh,
just
it's,
it might
Lockyer
just
Valley.
be the Lockyer Valley.
Yeah.
But yeah, I looked into all the laws when we were setting everything up. Like we just make sure that we've got all.
You're not allowed to run directly onto a fence line, and all of our stallions have a secondary fence, so they have a laneway fence around everything. So we have a box paddock, and then an outside laneway around each of those stallion paddocks.
When we originally designed it, I had 4 stallions and they had all that, but slowly we're just down to 2, 1 retired, 1 working.
Yeah.
I hope that helped, if that's what you're asking. Yeah. So no, we don't have electric for the chickens. I've seen some of the American homesteaders have those like fences that are like mesh electric.
You imagine our chooks? Our chooks would just fly over the top of them and go, nah, that'd be stupid. I'm not staying in here.
I watched, this is one of the things, Justin Rhodes, 4 stallions included. Wow, when I had the 4 stallions, Adam wasn't living here.
Yes.
So that was a while ago. We'll leave that at that.
Oh, more the only stallion you need, baby.
Dana runs that for her goats. Yeah, our goats have 1 strand of electric tape around the boundary of their fence, and then we have what's it called, the
Dog wire.
Dog wire, and then that's on the other side. But our goats are electric fence trained, so we've had them since they were wee little bubbers.
Yep. We try to train as much as we can to the electric fences. Then you can just put up one strand.
Yeah, we do that with the
And,
horses as well. We usually do 2 because it's sight as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we moved the horses out to that patch of grass, and literally it's 2 strands of electric.
We never showed that video because it was too windy and we had to delete it, so they didn't see us build it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Didn't put the video up.
Yeah.
We did a whole heap of videos that
Just
we
one
couldn't
stud
show.
on the farm.
That's right.
Yeah, Tarky's still.
Yeah, Tarquin's still at the paddock there. So we actually filmed some stuff yesterday. So
He needs a new stallion.
we have been talking. No, she doesn't need a new one. She's good. don't give her ideas, baby. That's terrible. We started on our breeding program as well. We're going to talk about that.
The horses breeding program.
Yeah, not us.
You're gonna have people talking.
You're going to start on that.
I'm getting a bit old.
Bit long in the tooth, you reckon?
Anyway, so I don't know where to go with that. I have 2 mares that I'm going to be putting in foal this year. A lot of our stock has gotten quite old, and the boys really love their little ponies. So we've decided to breed a couple of foals. So I've got the Stallion and a couple of mares there, including one of the boys' ponies, and so then they'll be able to be raised with the kids. I sort of was conflicted because as the ponies sort of get a bit old and they pass away, I'd have to buy outside breeding. But I decided that I'd prefer to handle it ourselves,
Come from the word go.
and then we know the past of the animal and can trust them with our kids. And yeah, so we've decided. I haven't bred a foal. The last foal we had born was not long after Xander was born, and he turned 6 this year. So before that, I was breeding up to 10 foals a year for
Long time.
many years. That was my full-time business, was breeding horses. So, and plus another side business I had.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, can we just say as well, we did get we're going to do a little bit of insight
is
on
Darren
everything that
still
we're
on?
doing. Darren from Down Under Farm and Forge.
No worries, young family. Thanks for joining in.
Thanks, young family. Thank you guys for jumping in. Yeah. So Darren's still there. There he goes. Now he shouted us out in a video that he did, the 10 questions challenge thing. So we're going to get that done this week, mate. And we were going to do it in a live, but then we thought, no, we're going to do it this week, and we'll do it as a separate video as well. So that'll be coming out this week. Thank you very much, Darren. For
Makes sense. I run a
shouting
horse
us out.
farm. Yeah, look, I had a horse stud before Adam and I got together. That was my thing. So I don't know. It's taken me a while to.
Silhouette Park Horses was Nettie.
That's my stud. My stud was Silhouette Park.
And yeah, the reason that we kept Silhouette Park was because we started doing the farming side and all the rest of it. I started with doing my side of it as well. Nettie's more into just the horses. I'm into everything else, and
You make it sound like I'm not interested, and
No, you
I'm
do.
very much into everything else as well. It's just a learning curve for me. So I'm literally learning by the seat of my pants. Like I'm just going with the flow.
Nettie's really good at animal husbandry in particular. So especially when it comes to the reproductive side, she is absolutely a legend at it. It just amazes me. Just no
Thank you.
no
Dale.
fear at all, and you just jump into it. It's
you,
just
darling.
fantastic.
That's really always been my passion.
Yeah.
So and yeah, it's taken a bit of a beating, I guess, and my confidence really got blown over some really disastrous things that occurred. And so getting back in the swing of things. So
Yeah.
it's actually been really interesting working with the sheep and even hatching out chicks and things like that. Learning the intricacies of all of that has just been really wonderful for me.
What we got there with that?
That's
now,
my side of things. That's what I really enjoy.
This is a thing that we didn't show. There's a lot of stuff that we don't show.
I'm not really
when
great
we're
with gardens,
videoing.
guys.
Hey?
I'm not really great with the garden.
You're good at flowers.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Yeah.
Look, I'm learning. Adam's teaching me about all the garden stuff. So
Yeah, you're doing good.
yeah,
You're doing really good.
yeah,
So you just like growing carrots.
yeah. No, but what did I? Corn, zucchini, spinach, beetroot. You've taught me all of those.
Yeah,
That sort of
you
that
didn't.
kind of gardening.
Beetroot's great.
Yeah, so
Beetroot's so versatile.
I'm learning along the way with that. So, and it's just so this horsey girl's turning into a farm chick.
No, you're doing good. Now, what I was just saying there a second ago was, and pumpkins. No, what I was saying just a minute ago was we have a lot of stuff that we don't show on the channel. We're very selective about what we actually put up. There's enough channels out there that will just they literally show everything, and we don't need to be another one of them, for sure. Now, when we did this is. You might get a bit squirmish on this one, but we don't because it's pretty cool. But you've had a lot to do, obviously, with the horses, and you do all of that stuff. One thing you always do is you always check the placenta when they're born.
Yeah.
I'd never even really thought about that
just
stuff.
Stop listening for the next few minutes.
Nettie always jumps in and checks it all, makes sure everything's fine, all the rest of it. Now, we had a sheep come out. Now, normally the sheep's placenta gets rolled around in the dirt and all that, and it disappears, or she eats it, or whatever. But this one, we actually had it come out, and you got to see it fresh. What was your reaction when you saw it?
I thought there was something really wrong with it, and I was straight onto the vet, and it was perfectly normal. Not something that we showed. I do have photos of it, but it's not something I've ever shown on our channel. Although I do feel like it's a learning thing for people that haven't bred out sheep before.
If we had this happen again, we'd actually try to figure out a tactful way to
how we could show people that this
really
is
cool
completely
information.
normal. And ever since then, I've done a lot more research. And my best friend, I think we talk about it often, she's actually a vet, and she trained as an equine vet, and she's incredible. And
She's
she's also done
super overqualified.
Yeah, so
vet.
she was also a livestock vet and a country vet, and then she now specialises in something else. So I got shown the buzzer to her, sent through photos, and she laughed at me, and she's just like, rightio. She didn't laugh. Maybe she did a bit.
She did. She was
so
like,
she explained exactly what it was, went through it all. But I feel like it's like learning curve for me, and I feel like it's something maybe we should be showing just a little bit more about what goes on here.
Yeah.
We do hold back on a lot because I still have this fear that
People will freak out.
no, I just
People will
have,
judge you and freak out from what you do.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just protective of myself.
I don't think anyone that's in the live stream here at the moment, they watch it because they enjoy it. So
Yeah, I know, but I just feel like maybe there's some stuff you'd just be like, what the heck are you guys doing?
that doesn't matter. That's our choice.
So yeah. So anyway,
So when
I'm just going to try and catch.
So
up.
when the placenta come out for that, it actually had nodules all the way through it. They were all round. Normally, with a horse one, there's only really one spot, isn't there? Like one big nodule on there, but this had nodules all the way over it. And then when Nettie actually found out and went to the vet, we got some really cool information that it was 100% normal for anyone in the Chevron family, for the sheep.
And going on from that bit of information I've gotten, I've actually gone through some textbooks and I've learned a lot more about different things, and I'm now better prepared for our next season with lambing. And I just feel like I've got more tools under my belt with breeding of different livestock, which has been really cool. Like I've had an amazing learning curve this year. So yeah, I'm just thanks, Carl. Yeah, the troll, like if you guys see a comment under one of our videos and there's someone trolling, just tell them to bugger off or something, or
Mods,
nice
you know
to
what
them.
to do.
Just, like, it's all right having constructive criticism, but when you're being downright nasty, I'm not up for that.
We're all for if there's language, if there's fun, anything like that. If it's in context, don't care. Like it's fun.
David D, think the boys need a sister and Sue Smith needs a granddaughter. Oh my God, can you not start? Darren got called out on a 40-question collaboration. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Darren.
Oh, I hope it's just like yes/no questions, because that's a lot of information. Like I just feel like
I don't think I could do a 40.
Yeah, please don't tag us in that. I'm not. I'm out. 10's my maximum.
I'm not a big collaboration fan, so We've done a couple now because it's yeah, Nettie likes doing them because she likes being in the homesteading community on YouTube.
I'll do a lap of the farm in Budgie Smugglers if Nettie names her new stallion Adam. What?
Who did that?
That was Agent.
Agent.
Nettles is into chicks. Adam's the star. This show's going to the dogs. Sweeney's Creek Farm. I don't know if we said hello to you.
Are they here?
Yeah. So thank you.
It's
I like growing corn. What? What? I never thought about becoming a vegetarian until now. Sorry if we. That's what I did say. Like if you're squeamish, I'm sorry. Bibby's a funeral director. Okay.
It's Sweeney's Creek.
So you're not squeamish.
Is
And Agent's a medic. There you go. There you
It's
go. I did not know that.
Who's
Lots of people got the cold.
Sweeney's Creek? Who's that? That's Julianne
lots
and
of people-
Stephen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Julianne and Steve.
Yeah.
They're Victoria. Lots of people go the cull videos for views.
What's that? Yeah, that's for knocking animals down. Dispatch animals. Yeah.
He won't be showing that. We're not
No,
doing videos.
we don't do any dispatch.
Just out of
videos.
respect for the animals.
We
So
have.
I'm not into that side of things.
I'm a big fan of doing all our own meat and all the rest of it, but Nettie's never ever wanted to show any of that stuff on the channel. Copper. I can't even say
Copper
it.
Kettle Farms. Hello. Yes, we caught you today on Two Families Live? I always say them wrong. Two
Family
Homesteads Live, and you were aiming for 700 subscribers, and when I flicked over, we got you up to 702.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. So, yeah, thank you for subscribing as well. We appreciate that and joining us for our live.
I want to get up to 1100. Yeah, I'm like, we're so close.
Well, we went up to 1,090, and then in an hour we dropped down 6 subscribers. I was like, yes, we're at 1,090, and then we're just anyway.
We call them fishers.
Yeah.
We've got a rule, guys. We've got a straight rule. If we subscribe to your channel, it's because we like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
I always watch a video or two first, and then I'll subscribe.
We don't just subscribe to a channel because we subscribe to people to get subscribers, whatever. We subscribe to channels that we like. Nettie watches more of the videos than I do, so half the time I don't even know what I'm talking about. But we actually subscribe to channels that we watch. So that's been a rule that we sat down and we made that rule. So if you get a subscribe from us, it's because we actually like what you do, guys. So it's yeah. I think it's a good way to do it because that sub for sub thing. That's
we
that's
don't.
crap.
Yeah, well,
That's
I just
people subscribe to your channel,
And
so
then
it
they-
comes up in your comments
and
and,
then
it
they
says this
unsubscribe.
person subscribed to you, and
then they
you go,
unsubscribe
oh well,
5
I'll
seconds
subscribe
later.
back to them. Nah, bull, nah,
Yeah.
not doing that. Not doing that stuff.
So
I call them fishers because they're
Sweeney's-
fishing for people
is
to
it
subscribe.
Julianne who's on, or because Sweeney's Creek Farm? And you've noticed a lot that the US homesteaders have stopped filming their butchering days. That's really interesting. I've noticed that as well.
Because
I
all
actually-
their videos were getting demonetized.
Oh, is that what it is?
Zach Bauer from An American Homestead.
Darren is definitely the voice. No, like I have to watch it in the personality, and you have to catch me in the first few minutes.
Darren's he's the John Farnham of the YouTube world. He is the voice.
So, yeah, but usually I'll watch it, and what I try and do as well when I've found a new channel is I'll watch their most recent video, and then I'll go back and watch like a really early on video as well to try and get an idea of who they are and, you know, what's it about. Good night, Agent. Dude, voodoo that you do well. Isn't that a Salt and Pepper song?
You do the voodoo that you do so well, or something.
Yeah,
I don't
that's-
know, yeah. Oh,
There's enough online videos of culling livestock if you want to look it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Zach,
Too many
so
vegan
Zach Bauer,
podcasts, maybe?
Zach Bauer from An American Homestead, he did a video and he lost his nana over it to the point where he'd actually changed over to another platform, and he stopped doing YouTube stuff because they demonetized a video of his that went viral, and it was It was dispatching a cow, and then fully butchering the cow to do. It was two homesteads got together, and they did the whole cow, but they videoed it from an animal to the fridge. Everything. They showed everything right the way through. And it got demonetized. And he absolutely lost his nana about it. And that didn't help his cause. So I still followed his channel after that for quite a bit. But then I felt he really, really lost his way. And really, I actually unsubscribed. Because remember I said I just like, oh man, I can't watch this guy anymore. He's like a train wreck just happening. Anyway, it came out that a couple of months after that, we found out that his wife had actually passed away and he was still trying to do YouTube videos. And then I felt like the biggest prick on earth because I was like going, oh man, the guy was actually losing it in there. And he's back and doing some videos again now. And he's doing some really good content again. So, so if Zach, he jumps onto some videos every now and then as well. So if you're watching this, man, just keep up the great work, and we're subscribed to you. We keep following you. Again,
why is Darren choking?
I think it's because everyone just reckons he's the voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't think Darren realised that his voice made him.
Julianne, what's Twitch?
Oh, Twitch. Twitch is another streaming platform.
Oh, because he said he's live streaming on Twitch at the moment. Such a nerd. It is Dungeons and Dragons. I don't even know what that means. Is that a video game?
Twitch is where the gamers jump on and do a lot of gaming live streaming. So
Twitch is mostly for games. Okay, there you go. I don't know. I'm if anyone was on our earlier live, I'm really not great with technology, and literally my phone was shutting down our computer, I swear. Like, I don't even know what's going on. And everyone reckons I've like got this magnetic force. So
I should set up down in the dam.
Mythical stuff.
Babe, I should set up in the dam.
Adam's John Farnham, you're the voice. Okay, sorry. What are you going to do? You can set up
I should set up a tactical course in the dam and then video it with the GoPro on my head and make it like it's one of those video games. But do it for real.
Like you, not me.
No, me, not you.
Good.
Yeah,
Like
not you.
Yeah, I'm not down for
Why
that.
would I give you attack gear?
I won't
You
do
won't even
it.
touch it.
No. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. No way. You could do that stuff on your own.
That'd be really cool.
No.
That's a big setup though.
I mean, I'll film you.
No, I'd set up cameras. It'd be good. That'd be really cool.
You have to go pick some vegetables from the supermarket.
It's like David D is a forager, and he's David D London Farms got, well, he can't be David D London Farms anymore. Maybe he needs to be David D London Survival. There you go.
Forager.
David D London Survival. He's in there and he's foraging for his needs, and he.
This has just got weird.
Well, he could do like a little barbecue cook up on his little balcony. I think he's the top floor.
Not a prepper.
Not a prepper. It's funny. I hear the word prepper, and I hear people talk about being a prepper and all the rest of it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have a different idea of prepper. Like, if you say prepper to one person, they're going to be like, oh my God, it's the mad person that's, stored 50 years worth of canned goods in a basement with a padlock on the gate or something.
But most of the people that watch our live stream, or most of the people that are in the homesteading community,
are preppers.
That's
what it is.
They're not preppers. They're just supplying for the year.
Like, people go on about bulk buying like that, like you're crazy or something. But like, that's what you do. So it saves money, and yeah, like I just.
Doomsday Preppers is to blame. Now, Darren just put that, right? Now, isn't it funny? Did you watch the old episodes of Doomsday Preppers? Remember that one we sat down and watched? We just watched it recently. We watched it again because I went looking for it. And it was the lady who was getting ready for a global pandemic.
Yeah, I know, right?
And everybody picked on it. All of her local community thought she was the biggest goose.
Meanwhile, she's sitting there. How do you like them apples?
Where did they all go when they wanted a face mask? Yeah. Hello, Karen.
What is a ghillie suit? Now, Mum, I saw you've probably picked up on that.
Daddy, you know what a ghillie
Okay,
suit
no,
is.
Sweeney's Creek Farm just put Julianne, she's online, she said, our son wore his ghillie suit today to school for book week and pretended to be the beanstalk from Jack and the Beanstalk. A ghillie suit. Mum, Adam has a ghillie suit.
I got 2 ghillie suits.
It's
got
like,
two
it's
different
like
ones.
this camo-y, leafy, strange looking thing.
I got a leaf ghillie suit, and
Yeah.
I've got a desert ghillie suit, so
Yeah.
a straw ghillie
So
suit.
I'll show you tomorrow. Yeah.
That's funny. I love my ghillie suit. They're really cool.
Yeah, you get it now. Yeah. I can respect people canning their own goods and raising animals. That is not my idea of a prepper. Yeah, I agree, but a lot of people think that that is prepping. That's what I said. Like, everyone has a different perception of what prepping is. I don't know. I just think people just should do whatever they want to do.
I think it's definitely prepping to a degree because you're preparing for the rest of the year and you're making sure that you're right for the rest of the year. Now we've got our last lot of meat chickens ready to go in the fridge at the moment.
And I've got a good recipe.
You got your recipes to do. So I've got our last lot of meat chickens ready to go.